Hey, I wanted to just do a very quick video or live with you all today to tell you about what we've been experiencing in 2020 and taking a look at what's ahead for 2021. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Amy Tyson. I am a metaphysics coach and consultant. And one of the things that I do is I host a yearly update summit talking about what to expect in the future. And it's kind of like your personal treasure hunt to find out how you fit in for what's going to happen in the next year and how you can elevate yourself to make sure that you have success all year. So here's the roundup of 2020. Do you remember about a year ago, maybe around January, when we were impeaching our president? Do you remember the trade war? Do you remember the stock market crashing? Do you remember the Olympics being postponed? Of course, we all know COVID-19 has been the overarching theme of 2020. Last year during my summit for the Metal Rat, I talked about that there was going to be some sort of catalyst that plunged us into a whole new era. And there's reasons for this happening, which I'll talk about in just a second. So the summary of 2020 is this: a trigger leading to a spiral of events, unprecedented changes in our lives, and radical behavior and extremism, some of which started right in the Midwest in Minnesota. Now, every 20 years, we have a new era that begins. So the last time we had an era that began was in 2001 is when we started making that shift. The metal ox is signaling this next era. The timing's actually every 19.8 years. So if you think back 19 years ago, we had 9/11. It changed the way we travel forever. It changed the thoughts about radicalism and terrorism forever. December 20th is the exact day that we're going to click into place, and then it's going to take another 4 or 5 months to complete. So the end of March is when we're going to see the first part of this new era clicking into place. And in feng shui terms or metaphysics terms, we call it period 9. So welcome to period 9. The last time this happened was 180 years ago. So what can we expect for the next 20 years? So from roughly 2021 through 2041, 42, something like that. These next few years, the next 3 years, are going to be pretty volatile. But once everything settles, we'll see people seeking out more spiritual alignment, looking at wellness and life coaching aspects, how to make themselves better. Tremendous technological growth. So if you've been resisting technology, this is not a year to resist any longer. We're also going to see more rebellion coming up. Lots of changes, potential for war, and the middle class disappearing, which has been taking place over the past many years. So what I wanted to end with was something called the Mother Earth Oracle. My teacher, Joey Yap, who I've been studying with since 2006 or 2007, he shared this with us. So Mother Earth Oracle, something that's a very ancient text. So 2020, this is what it says: the year of the Grand Duke Metal Rat, the demise of many, floods during spring and summer, famine during autumn and winter, crops will be halved by the floods and none harvested later in the year. So what in the world does that mean? It means the metal rat will increase the wealth gap between the rich and the poor, and the number of deaths will be increasing in the winter, November, December, January of 2020. And what are we seeing happen right now? But is it really a crisis if you see it coming, if you know it's coming? Or can you do something to prepare? That's exactly what I'm going to be talking about at the Metal Ox Summit, either this coming Sunday, December 6th, or Monday, the 7th. I'm teaching it twice. We will be covering all of what's on the screen right now, looking at how we can have foresight and insight and not just rely on hindsight. So be prepared. It's all about smart decision making. Create a path that cuts through the distractions, because we all know 2020 had a lot of distractions. And it's about making improvement consistently all year long. So if you want to go on a treasure hunt with me this coming weekend, December 6th or 7th, and find out what's going to be happening in 2021, the year of the metal ox, and you want to find out what role you're going to play and how you can position yourself to betterment, I encourage you to join me. And you can do that by looking at that or following the link below in your browser. I'll put that in there. Registration is still open. It doesn't end. Actually, there is a special rate going on right now. It's just $99. Hopefully you believe your life in 2021 is worth $99 of investment, so that you can take the right steps to make the most of what's coming around the corner.